What's up guys, today I'll be doing a binder update. So I'll just be showing you all the cards that I've got so far from this collection, which I would say is about 70%, maybe 70 or 80%. But the important things are all in the binder, especially like most of the chase cards, so that's more essential for the collection I think. So you can take a look at that later, which is pretty sick. So let's just get started. So yeah, we start off with Aston Villa with players such as Ollie Watkins, and too bad there's no John Duran, but there is Esri Konsa who's in my FPL team night every week, so that's pretty sick. And yeah, on to Man City. So yeah, pretty strong team also. Hopefully they don't win the Premier League this year. Hopefully it's Arsenal's turn. And yeah, Alvarez is gone, but of course their goal machine Haaland is still on fire this season. And next up is my team, Arsenal. And this is where we have the first, how do I say this, like the first need for the collection, which is William Saliba. So that's very annoying because I have like 6 of his 100 clubs version, but I still have not got the base version. So if any one of you have like spares of him and you want to trade, you can hit me up in the comments, especially if you're from Singapore, because that's a lot easier to trade since I live there. And yeah, Timber is back also this season and it's pretty good. And there's no Calafiori or Merino. I think Calafiori is in like the Scream Team multi-pack, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. And Merino doesn't seem to have a card for Arsenal yet. And of course you have the star boy Bukayo Saka and Captain Martin Odegaard as like the two highest rated players apart from Saliba, all with an 85 rating. And we move on to Liverpool, which have like 4 needs. I have no idea who they are, but I think it's Salah, Jota and 2 more, which I can't really remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, that's pretty annoying not having Salah, cause that's like one of the best players. So let's just move on. Tottenham versus Tottenham, the bottlers. So we have like 7 needs for them, which is pretty annoying, but at least it's not like Arsenal that has like 7 needs. And yeah, I can't really recall who these players would be. So yeah, let's just move on to the next team. Nothing noteworthy here. And we're on to Chelsea, who have like an incredibly bloated squad, and they obviously can't fit like all the players in here, so it's just a main few. I mean, I barely even know about better Chile here. And of course their best player is probably Cole Palmer with an 83 rating. So yeah, that's pretty sick. And we move on to the menu page, which unfortunately is just like a single page this time, so 9 cards. And I think maybe we're missing the slap head Harry Maguire. Are we? I guess not. I guess Maguire's not in the collection this time. But yeah, we're still missing 3 cards. And similarly for Atletico, okay, not similarly, we're missing 2 cards, but yeah, I think it's Oblak, and I have no idea who the striker is for Atletico. So yeah, let's just move on to the next page. And for Real Madrid, we have like almost a whole set of their winners cards, except for Endrick Charlton and who's this? Mbappe, and yeah, 2 more who I can't recall off the top of my head. Okay, I can remember Rudiger probably, and yeah, probably like Valverde or something. But it's pretty annoying because I have like 7 Real Madrid badges and like 7 Stramanis, but I still can't get the other 4 cards, including like the 2 big players. So it's pretty annoying. But we'll move on to Barcelona, who have got like a few of their academy graduates in here this season, like Paul Kubasi with their attax debut, 69 defense, which I feel is a bit low for him, and also Lamine Yamal, who is like a crazy prospect, and okay, maybe not a prospect anymore, just a crazy player, full stop, amazing player. But yeah, we still need quite a few of their better players like Lewandowski, so that's still quite annoying too. And next we move on to PSG, who I'm not sure who I'm missing. I mean, it's quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 8 cards missing. Not the best, but we move. And we're on to another 2 teams with single pages. So we start off with Stuttgart, who had an amazing season last year. I think they might have fallen off a bit this year, but that's to be expected. They lost like some of their better players too. And we have Borussia Dortmund next, the finalists for the Champions League last season. So I feel that they should have like got a double page because they made it all the way to the finals. Like they were one of the best 2 teams last year, so they should have gotten a double page. But it's like too bad, I guess. And I think we're missing Schlotterbeck, so that's pretty annoying also because that's like one of their better centre backs. And we move on to Bayer Leverkusen, who of course went unbeaten in the league last year and almost won a treble, if not for another team that we'll cover later. And so yeah, they are still pretty good this season, 1 or 2 losses, but still not too bad. And of course they have Granit Xhaka, former Arsenal player, pretty amazing. So let's just move on to the next team, which is Bayern Munich. So for this we only need like, okay, not only but 6 cards, so that's not too bad compared to some of the other teams. But yeah, I think we're still missing Harry Kane probably, and I can't really recall the others. Leroy Sané maybe. I have like 15 of his black ages, but I can't seem to get the base, which is so goofy. But yeah, next team is RB Leipzig. Like see, Dortmund should be getting this like 18 card slot instead of Leipzig. It's like nothing of note for Leipzig too, so I don't know why they got this double page slot. And yeah, I think their best player is probably gonna be like Openda this season. It's pretty good. And we move on to the next 2 teams, Frankfurt and PSV. So yeah, I think Mamouche is on fire this season, so it'll be pretty good too. And for PSV, I'm not really sure about them. I don't really keep up with the Eredivisie. Probably Bakayoko, who's like a winger, I think. And we move on to Feyenoord, so another Dutch team, and pretty annoying. I still need Julian Timber's twin, Quinton Timber, and I have no idea who the striker is. Probably Santiago Jimenez, who is pretty good. And of course for Sporting, we are missing 2 cards. I forgot who their goalie is, but we are missing Victor Gyökeres, so the big Swedish striker, which is annoying. Somehow we keep missing out like the best players from each team. And yeah, I think from here onwards all the teams are all single paged. So we have Real Sociedad, and yeah, Mikel Merino, who's now an Arsenal player, and I think he's been pretty alright this season. Can't really see him at his best due to like all the injuries in the squad, so yeah, he'll probably do fine. And I forgot who the Liverpool transfer target was. I think it was like Zubermendi or something. But yeah. And we move on to Porto, who have lost the old board Pepe. So now there's only 1 Pepe in their squad, unlike last season. And yeah, let's just move on to the next team. Inter Milan, the finalists for the Champions League 2 seasons ago. And we're still missing quite a few players, but I think like Jan Sommer and Barella definitely, and I can't really remember the rest. All I know is that I have like 5 Bastonis, which is really funny. And we have AC Milan up next. So we're missing like most of their attacking players, 2 of them and 1 midfielder. And yeah, that's pretty annoying. I think I can't really remember who it is. Rafael Leao and 2 other players. Next we move on to Juventus, which for some reason has like a 2-page while all the other Italian teams have like a single page. So I have no idea who this guy is, this Michel Di Gregorio. I have never seen him play a single match, but I mean I haven't really been watching Juve matches, so yeah. And I think one of their better players this season is like Yildiz. It's like a breakout star this season. So keep an eye out on him. And next up we have Bologna, who also fell off this season because they sold like their best players like Calafiori and I forgot a few more. So still missing 2 cards for them. And I think they're probably the team with like the most attacks debut, because this is like the first time they've ever made the Champions League in a very long time, if I'm not wrong. And next up we have Atalanta, who are the team that beat Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League final. So yeah, a pretty strong team. And I have no idea who I'm missing, but at least it's just 1 missing card, so that's not too bad. As opposed to Lyon, where we still need like 3 players. I still remember like last season, their start to the season was horrid, but I'm glad they managed to turn it around. So that's pretty decent for them. And next up we have Lazio, which is a bit confusing because they have like all these differences between their Europa League and Europe Conference League logos, cause Topps misprinted it or something. So yeah, it's a bit of a jumble right now, and I'll try to get 2 full sets of each in the future, but for now it's looking like this. And we move on to the 2 Scottish teams, Celtic and Rangers. So pretty decent. And we move on to the last team, which is RB Salzburg, FC Salzburg. Yep. So also a pretty decent team. I think Konate is a good striker. So let's just move on to the inserts right now. And we start off with the man of the matches. So at least we managed to get like Declan Rice, which is amazing. And I think we still need Vicario and someone else who I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I think we're doing okay on the man of the matches. Pretty decent. We're missing a third one over here. So we got 15 out of 18. So that's quite good. And for the vintage vibes, I put it in like this order. So yeah. And we're still missing Cristiano Ronaldo, which is annoying because like he's one of the best players. We have like 3 Messis but still no Ronaldo. Hopefully we'll get him soon. And we're missing a whole diagonal of vintage vibes on the next page. So that's annoying, but whatever. And we move on to the next page, which are the trophy trumps. And we're still missing Erling Haaland, and I forgot who the other one is, but that's annoying to be like missing a few after so long. And we move on to the heritages, which for me are like the hardest things to collect in the collection every season. So I think I'm doing fine right now. I've opened like about 60-70 packs, so I mean it's not too bad. They are 1 in every 3 packs, so it's about a pretty decent rate. And I'm just happy that I got Kai Havertz done, because I'm an Arsenal fan. And yeah, and just take a look at these players. Rico Lewis, who's also in my FPL team now, pretty good this season. Yeah. And okay, yeah, we definitely need a lot of heritages. It's like barely even half done. But we move on to like the chase cards, which are a lot better completed. So we start off with the 100 clubs with the full 9 set of them, including Bellingham and Saliba. So pretty decent. And we move on to the black ages, which I am struggling to complete because of like this dumbass Leroy Sané. I have like 15 of him, but I can't seem to get the other 3, Salah, Jorginho, and whoever the other guy is. So that's super annoying. And next up we move on to the goldedge editions. So we're still missing Jamal Musiala for Bayern, and for this I changed it up a bit because I've realized that like the goldedge, that the foil is a bit weak. So if you like double back it with another set of cards, it might cause it to like tear. And so yeah, I don't really want that, so I just separated them into their own page, so you guys can do that if you want. And for here we differed a bit from the checklist because we threw the platinum pools in front, and I think we're still missing Goretzka and Federico Chiesa, who's not at Liverpool. And I threw it here in front because I wanted to have like a double back page of like chrome shields, which looks nicer. So yep, that's up to you. And we almost have all the chrome shields except for Granit Xhaka, which is annoying, and the shields, for the last two shields, whoever they are. So it's a pretty decent selection of shields. And we move on to the limited editions with the 2 guaranteed from the starter packs and the rest being available in like all the other products. And we still need Heung-min Son and someone else who I can't remember right now, but yeah, I think we're doing pretty decent on the limited editions. We only need like 5 out of 27, so that's quite good. And yeah, 3 more missing here. And we move on to the next page, which is like the best page in the whole collection. Apart from this tactic card, just ignore it. I haven't really found a place for that. But we have like the 5 Hall of Fames and the Ultimate Talent El Maestro de Madrid, and that's pretty sick because it's like 1 in 500. So I'm pretty glad to have this. And the funny thing is that I've also got like a second one on the back of my phone cover. So yeah, that's pretty funny that I managed to get 2. Hopefully I can get the 180 version too eventually. And yeah, the Hall of Fames are also 1 in 50, so that's a pretty rare selection of cards. And they include like all the legends like Messi, Ronaldo, Zidane, Maldini. Rooney, I guess, is a legend. So that's the bulk of the main collection done. I still have not managed to get all the mini teens and mega teens because it's not available in Singapore yet. And also there are like the Generation Now and Classic Celebration cards, which I can't get either. So for now, this is how my binder is looking like. And we will now move on to like the first edition multi-pack exclusive cards. So I managed to get 8 Team of the Seasons / like Player of the Season cards. So yeah, it's a pretty decent selection. I think we got the best player so far. Apart from, I forgot who. I think we're missing Matt Hummels and I know that I'm missing the base version of Vini, the Team of the Season one. And yeah, I forgot who the other few are, but it's still going pretty well. And for the first edition cards, I'm pretty happy with what I got in terms of like Trossard, and they all have this first edition stamp on here, so it helps you to like recognize that they were the first batch to be printed. That's pretty sick. And if anyone needs like a Snurch Gnabry first edition, you can like trade for another one, because somehow I managed to double up. And yeah, still got a few more over here, and including Santiago Jimenez, Pulisic and Cannavaro, so that's pretty decent. And we end off the collection with the last page being the inserts from the first edition multi-packs. So I managed to get all 3 of the final report cards, and they're pretty cool, so I'll just show you the back of them. It just gives you like the lineups and the stats and also a quick overview of the match itself. So that's pretty cool. And I happen to have all 3 of them, so that's sick. And we also have the title card here, which has a cool background. Like, yeah, amazing. And we end off with the 2 first edition limited cards. Yep. And I have a duplicate Kai Havertz, so if anyone wants to trade for another first edition limited edition, then hit me up. And too bad we didn't manage to get any immortal icons this time. I mean, it wasn't really guaranteed. It was a 3 in 4 shot, 75% chance, I guess. So yeah, we weren't guaranteed to get it, but it's all good. And so yeah, we still have quite a lot of space in this binder. So over time, I think every month maybe I will do like a binder update, and we'll be able to slowly fill this up and get a better sense of how to like set up the binder. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also comment down your favorite your favorite card from today's video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.